Welcome back to another episode of Clown Prince of Cards.
Shoutouts Tostitos.
Who?
They make them. Look what you did! They make chips.
BM2341's here with me eating Doritos. What the fuck do you eat?
Tostitos. How do you not know this shit? Do you live in a cave?
He likes salsa.
You're unfamiliar with the Hat of Punishment?
Do you live in a cave? Alright. This time around we're going to be reviewing a few cards. Two cards that have been causing quite the buzz in the Yu-Gi-Oh community as of late. We'll jump right into it. The first one I'm extremely excited for. Soul Charge. Fun little card. Goes like this. Target any number of monsters in your graveyard. Special summon them. And if you do, you lose 1,000 life points for each monster you special summon by this effect. You cannot conduct your battle phase. When you activate this card, you can only activate one per turn. Alright, so let's break it down.
Shit's broke.
It is very broke. It is very good, and it's going to affect the meta in some ways that some players are not going to like. On the other hand, I'm going to love it. Because I've been playing Girya. I've loved Girya. Since they came out, they're a fun little archetype. Really love the flavor of them. And they're very good. And they're very good in this format. They're going to be good for a while. But their one big problem is they don't have a late game. They have their 2-turn setup where you set your Girya armor. Shut up. You set your Girya armor. You set your back row. Next turn, generic Girya play happens. You do all your stuff, and you come out with a big field full of big baddies. Say your opponent does something to stop your combo. You lose a lot of resources. It's very hard for Girya decks to recover. This card fixes that. You pay X amount of life points, bring back X amount of monsters that you need to continue your combo or get your combo back, or just bring out the big monsters that you had on the field the last turn. Bring back your Berets, your Beretos. This card's very good because it's not just for those OTK decks. Any deck can splash it in and have an effective turn with it. Fire Fist can utilize it. Mermails. Just about any deck in the meta right now can take this card and be like,
Exodia.
Stop saying Exodia.
It's not my fault that you don't know your shit.
Exodia can't use it.
You know what else can use it? Vodka sauce.
Ladies love it. But yeah, this card can be used in just about any deck in the meta right now. Very fun. I'm going to enjoy it when it comes out. I'm excited to see how it's going to change the meta, see how people are going to use it. I'm excited to see some combo plays utilizing it. This brings us to our next card. Opposite end of the spectrum.
Unlike the ladies, he is not loving it.
I am not loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah. Alright, next card is Guarded Treasure.
All those poop pants.
Or Breath-Tearing Scar. As it's said in the Germains. You activate this card by discarding 5 cards. You draw 2, and while this card is face up on the field, you draw 2 cards instead of 1 during your normal draw phase. And you get one creepy Chinese man peeking over your shoulder. Alright. So it's a continuous spell card, in case you didn't guess that by having the clause that has to stay on the field. This card's not very good. A lot of people were talking about how they can utilize it. Dark World can't use it because it's a cost. You discard 5 cards. So, scenario. You start a match. Your hand of 5 cards that you start with. Draw a card.
Dude, Jack of Spades is banned.
It's casual.
This video is illegal. You need to put in the title that this is a traditional format video.
It's casual. Okay?
You're just a piece of shit.
We're EDH and Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's
right
not my
now.
fault you're just a giant piece of shit, alright?
You know, you're being sassy, and I'm not a fan of it. Alright, so you got your hand. Got your hand right here. You draw your card. Oh, I drew Guarded Treasure. I play it. I drop my hand, I pick up 2 more.
And then you find a Green Lantern ring.
And then you find a yellow lantern ring. That's not good. Just for the simple fact that you just dropped 5 cards out of your hand and picked up 2 instead of just starting with 6 cards. Reason number 2 this card's not that great is it has to stay on the field. The meta is littered with cards that have spell and trap removal, that have general removal. We have Mystical Space Typhoon. We have Dust Tornado for those people that like to attack those cards. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Dust Tornado, but that's a discussion for another day. We have cards like that. We have Chaos Dragons and Lightsworn have Lila and Raikou and I mean the new Lightsworn cards are some of them, like the I think it's the Archer one has
I like that show.
It is a fantastic show, but not the thing we're talking about. The Archer one can you can bolt something for and then mill. You can get rid of this. This card can't stay on the field for very long. And even if you do get your 1 phase with it, you just draw 2 cards and nothing really happens. You're still only stuck with 4 cards in your next turn. And unless those 4 cards are your 4 exact combo pieces to win that game, you're probably not gonna do very well. But I digress. I just don't find this card to be very viable. It doesn't have a lot of place in the meta, and it's sad to see like go to a regional or something, watch someone play this, and then watch them drop their hand, not draw what they need, and then have their opponent say, I want to make them be really vulnerable and not have them get anything. Because this card makes you extremely vulnerable. This card becomes public enemy number 1 when it hits field. Because when it does, your opponent says, oh, I'm going to resource screw them and kill it. Then what? You don't have you have 2 cards in hand. You got nothing on the field because your first turn you dropped 5 cards out of your hand to draw 2. It just doesn't work very well. But then again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game of ideas. It's a community of people that want to show how they can play the game better and how they can influence other people to try their ideas. So if you have an idea of how this card can be used, leave it in the comments. Send me a link to a video of somebody playing this card.
Send me a concise email. Step 2, fuck you.
JonTron's here too. JonTron's not here. But yeah, show me how you would use this card. Prove me wrong. It's a game of opinions. But anyway, like I said, if you have any ideas about these cards, leave them in the comments below. Like, rate, and subscribe for more Clown Prince of Crime videos. Bye-bye.
Hate you.